Hi, I'm Rocco Stano, and welcome to StoryMakers. Today we have the creator of the Superhero School series, Donna Cowan. Welcome, Donna.
Oh, thank you, Rocco. I'm so happy to be with you guys today.
I have two books here, and the first one in the series was With the Courage of a Mouse, and the second one with the Curiosity of a Cat. Can you just tell us a little bit about the series, and then we'll talk about the Curiosity of the Cat?
Sure. Well, the Superhero School series was inspired by my youngest granddaughter when she was asking me what I thought that my real cat did at night when she was gone outside. And so I came up with the story that she was a superhero saving her friends. And they loved the story so much that we decided to go back to the beginning of how she became a superhero. And so the Superhero School series was born, and it starts out with The Courage of a Mouse, where Catt, the cat, who is from the real world, stumbles into the world of Sweet Meadows, and she meets a mouse, Simon Cheddar. Now, Simon is very sure of himself, and he has a plan for everything, and Catt is a little afraid. She's not had a good life so far, so she's not sure. So this is a unusual friendship where they meet up. They have to learn to get along, is because they're natural enemies. They have to learn to understand each other because they come from entirely different worlds. And they have to learn how to work together as they go through superhero school.
I guess it's fair to say that Catt has had a challenging life.
Yes, she's had a very challenging life. She had owners in the real world that decided that they didn't want a cat anymore, and so they just kind of threw her out, and she was left to try and survive and take care of herself, which she was having a real hard time with that right before she ended up in Sweet Meadows. So she's not very secure, and she's not very trusting because everything has been a big challenge for her up to this point.
So Catt faces many challenges. She's abandoned, she's homeless, just like many people in our society who, for one reason or another, do not have a home to call their own. And you went to a homeless shelter and you visited with some of the children there, and your book helped one of the girls there, didn't it?
Yeah, it actually spoke to her in a beautiful way. We were talking about Catt, and I was sharing several passages from the book and about what Catt felt about homelessness and how hard it was for her. And it was lovely. The girl came to me and spoke to me after talking and asked if I would mark the book with those passages because she had been trying to explain to her friends at school what homelessness was like. And she said to me, I didn't have the words, but you do, which was an amazing moment for me and kind of the reason I write.
Well, thank you, Donna, for having the words and helping that girl. The second book in the series, With the Curiosity of a Cat. Tell us about it.
Well, in the second book, we have Catt that had learned from the first book to find her courage with the help of Simon. And so she's trying to expand and stretch that idea for herself of being courageous. So they're sent immediately to go skydiving by their superhero school teacher, and Catt's a little afraid. She really doesn't want to do that. But, you know, in the end, she finds her courage and she finds her curiosity, which is natural to a cat, and goes on an amazing adventure and ends up saving a bunch of animals that have been trapped by some diabolical monkeys.
So, Donna, I understand you have a surprise for us. That Catt is actually there.
She is here, and she's a little nervous, but we're going to try and coax her to come out and join us. So maybe we could put our hands together and clap and see if we can get Catt to come join us. Catt?
Oh, there, I think I see Catt joining us. Welcome, Catt. I bet you're curious to know what we're doing here. We're learning about you and your friend Simon. Donna's going to be nice enough to read a section of the book. Are you ready, Catt? Very good. Here we go.
All right, Catt, let's read from your story here. Do you remember jumping out of that airplane? Oh, it was scary. Simon dragged Catt closer to the door. Not that she made it easy for him. That penguin stood impatient next to the open hatch. He nodded to Simon, then stepped out of the plane with the confidence of someone taking a walk. Catt's eyes grew more round and shiny the closer Simon pushed and pulled her to the opening. "Look, Catt," Simon shouted. "There's the big red X." He pointed to the ground below and tightened his helmet straps. "Time to jump." Catt didn't want to look. Simon stepped back and waved Catt forward. "You go, I'm right behind you." Catt's teeth chattered. It was a long way down. Around the big red X, the landscape was littered with deflated parachutes, her classmates in their abandoned backpacks, all so tiny and far away. Her paws tensed against the middle frame. Catt leaned back when Simon shoved her, sweat dripping from his forehead, with his paws slipping, willing Catt to jump. She couldn't let go. "Catt, come on," Simon growled. "It's easy. Just one step forward and you're flying. All you have to do is count to 15 and pull that handle and you'll see the world as you've never seen it before." But they won't wait forever. Catt still stood frozen. Simon tugged on his chin whiskers while Catt shuffled away from the door. He turned around to say something when the plane suddenly banked left. Simon slid to the right out of the plane. Catt ran to the door to see Simon tumble end over end toward the ground. When she looked past him, the big red X was gone. Catt counted to 15, holding her breath as she waited for Simon to disappear beneath his parachute. It didn't happen. She then counted to 25 when she saw Simon rolling through the clouds, tugging on his handle of his ripcord. When it snapped loose from his pack without opening, Catt gasped, "Simon!" She couldn't watch anymore. Without thinking, Catt stepped into the sunshine and cold air to save Simon. Whether the fall killed her or not, Catt's life would be over without Simon. She needed Simon like she needed oxygen. She couldn't live in this world or any other without her best friend, Simon.
So, Catt, do you remember that? Did Donna do a good job in writing down the story? Well, thank you, Donna, and thank you, Catt. So, Donna, we met Catt. Is there any possibility that we could meet Simon?
Oh, I think maybe if we give him some applause, he'll come out and meet us.
How about "We want Simon, we want Simon, we want Simon"? Oh, and there he is. Hey, Simon, thank you for taking time to come and be with us on StoryMakers. So I have it on good authority that you like cheese. I bet you like cheddar cheese, right? Do you like soft cheese, like a mushy cheese, like brie? No, okay. How about Swiss cheese? Okay. Simon, you have a quote in the first book about courage. Can you tell us what it is?
"Bravery is facing the things that scare you. Courage is putting others first."
Well, Simon, thank you so much for being here with us and for that very inspirational quote.
Bye, Simon. We'll see you next time.
In some schools, the students have to wear uniforms. Do they have to wear uniforms in superhero school?
No, they don't wear uniforms, but they're all itching to get that superhero cape.
I wish I had a superhero cape. I could do great superhero things if I had a superhero cape.
Well, that's interesting you should say that, Rocco, because today I'm going to show you how you can make your very own superhero cape and mask from a t-shirt.
Really? From a t-shirt?
Yeah, so let me move a few things around and I'll be right back.
Okay, can't wait. So, through the magic of KidLit TV, I have this lavender t-shirt.
Right, well today for our project, we're going to take a plain t-shirt. It can be brand new or it can be used. It can be any size. So if you want to go grab maybe Dad's old t-shirt, but ask him first. We're going to make a superhero cape and mask out of that. So we have the instructions on the website for you to download so that you can follow along or do it on your own. So what I did for you, Rocco, and for our viewers is I marked a t-shirt, and as you can see on the front, we are marking cut lines around the neckline, and then we turn it over and we follow the neckline down in a angular line out to create our cape, and we do that on both sides. You can see the cut lines here, and we're going to cut that out for our cape. But don't throw away those sleeves that we're cutting off, because we're going to take one sleeve and we're going to cut off 3 inches off of the end from the edge seam, and we're going to make our mask out of that. So let's get started. I recommend a couple of things that will help you out. First, you want to have something round like a bowl that you can mark your lines along the neck so you keep it round and not all scrunched up and jaggedy. So that helps. Also have a ruler for when you're marking the straight lines down the side of the cape and for when you're marking off 3 inches for your mask. Now, you'll need a marker of some kind. You can either use a soft tip felt permanent marker or an ink pen, whatever you're comfortable with. And we will be using scissors, so please have adult supervision to help you with those scissors and the cutting process. So after we have marked our t-shirt, then what I like to do is take the t-shirt that's marked and fold it in half and line up those side seams at the top and at the bottom, and then we can start cutting here at the neckline, and we just cut following the lines. Once we have the neck cut out, then we can flip that sleeve forward, straighten out the back, and turn it around and follow those cut lines at a nice angle to get us the widest cape possible. There is no wrong or right way to do it. Have fun with it. Just make sure you cut enough of the neckline so that it will stay in place. If you mess up, use a button, use a safety pin to hold it back together. But cut your cape the way you want to. And what I've done a couple of times, I didn't have time for the project today, but I will make several of these at once, and then we take the scraps left over from the t-shirts and cut out shapes and things to put on the back of our superhero cape. We've done like circles, we've done lightning bolts, we do whatever you want because this is your superhero cape. So think of an image that describes what kind of superhero you want to be. How are you doing there, Rocco?
I'm moving right along.
So when you cut off the 3 inches from the sleeve, this is kind of what it looks like, and you'll have this underneath the armpit seam, and that is where you want to measure. From the edge of that seam, you want to go 3/4 of an inch in on each side for your eye holes. However, because everybody has different eyes and where they're set, what I strongly suggest is putting your mask over your head, lining it up with your eyes, and then using a very soft tip marker, just mark right where the eye holes go on your piece and then take it off and cut it. That way it is customized just for you.
Moving right along here. I'm being careful.
You know, Rocco, there's no wrong way to do it. Just take your time and have some fun.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, make your superhero cape as unique as you are.
Okay, got that now. Oh, I think I have my cape.
Cut your sleeve so we can make our mask.
Here's my cape that I just cut, and I can't wait. I need to put this on. Well, this, oh no, I need something else. I need a mask, not my cape. Yes. So I think, as you said, I am going to use 3 inches from the sleeve. I got 3 inches right there marked, right there. Snip, 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 snipping away. Oh, here it is. But guess what? I can't see anything.
So you need to make the eye holes. So while you have it over your head, you need to take a soft marker and mark where those eye holes go. You know, sometimes this would be great to have your superhero friends to help you.
I think I made the eye slits. Superhero Rocco returns. Donna, on your end, you have another superhero with you, don't you?
Yeah, so I have Alyssa here that is modeling the finished superhero cape and the mask.
Oh, very good. Yes, you have show business in your blood, I can tell. Thank you so much for sharing your characters, for showing me how to make a superhero cape. And on your website, we have coloring pages and other activities. So thank you again for being with us.
Well, thanks, Rocco, and we'll see you again next time.
And remember, until next time, read a book in any format.